Hi, I'm Paul Opoya, your design pro. Welcome to this episode of ArchiCAD. In this particular episode, we are going to look at how to add the color scheme and its fill patterns that is on the floor plan. And before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tutorials, and also don't forget to turn on your notification for the daily updates. So how do we do that? When we add in the color schemes, we use the fill tool. So the fill tool will help us play around with the fill we want and also the color. The fill tool is under document. So document is right here down. You can click on it. That is in case you have not clicked on it. So you drop down under the document tool. Then you look for the fill tool. The fill tool is this one. So once you click on it, it has three geometrical methods of drawing it. The first one being the polygonal method. Let me show you how it works. It is a continuous whereby you keep on joining dots to make that fill. Then also, maybe just simply I can change the color. Can give it black. Then also another geometrical method, that is the rectangular method. When I click on it, let me come back here. This is the rectangular method. You just click once, then you move your cursor. You form your rectangle. Then the third one, that is the rotated rectangular. That is in case you want maybe diagonal, or even if it is just a real rectangle. But it is a two click whereby you click once, then you take off the distance like that, then you move your fill like that. This is under the geometrical methods of drawing it. Then here we have drafting fill, then cut fill, cover fill, building material, that is cut fill still, then the surface cover fill. Then here is where we find under drafting fill. If you go to cut fill, you come back to the patterns. These are the ones we have. Then when you come to cover fill, you drop down. These are the patterns we have. Then when you drop down to building material, still cut fill, and you come here, these are the ones you have. Then when you come to surface cover, these are the patterns that we have. Yes. Then also now we can look at, let's first go back and change this, the drafting view, since we are working in 2D. Then for the drafting fill, these are the fill patterns we have, as I had explained before. Then this first one, this is the fill pen color. Then the last one is the fill pen for the background. There we choose the colors. Then here, this is the contour line, that is the outside line of our pattern. So you can change the color from here. Then you can show the text also from here. So having explained that, I can come select all this, then I delete. So we can now start having our color schemes. Let us start with the living room. We shall come to the fill tool. I click on it. Then we are going to use the rectangular geometrical method of drawing it. So I'll click to this. Then we are still using the drafting fill. Then here we are going to use empty fill. Let me first draw it, then we shall change the settings as it is already existing. So we're having this as our color scheme for the living room. So we have to change this. This is the fill pen for the foreground. Yes, that is in case we have given it a fill pattern. But since we have used the empty fill, you can just give it white. Then for the contour, we can use black. black is convenient, or you can give it the same color as the background color. So for our living room, you can choose this color. Then when you click on our fill, for the contour we are going to give it the same color as the one for the background, so we chose this one. Then this is the contour line type. Yeah, for this case we are going to be using solid line for the contour. In case you want to have a pattern instead of an empty pattern, that is for the background, maybe let me say you want to have tiles, to show tiles also, you just drop here, instead of empty fill, we are going to look for these grids. So we can choose any of the grids. Let me say we are going with 60 by 120. So you have your tiles like that. Let us go with 90 by 90. You have our tiles in that way. Then in case you want to rotate the tiles, when you click on it, you come here, you choose this construction method, link to fill origin. When you click on it, then you can simply move this line. You come and activate this move fill, you click on it, then you can give it your angle. So if it is 45, the fill will turn to 45, just like that. So you're having the color scheme in the background, then also it is showing the pattern of the tiles. If you want to change the background from white, let me say you're giving it black, that's how it will look like. But for this case, we are going to be using white. Yeah, we'll use white like that. We can maintain this to be at 180. I just wanted to show you how you can rotate maybe the fill. We can also have another fill for the dining. We can have the same fill. I can come, simply click on fill. Under fill, remember this fill foreground, we are using white. Then for the background color, let us change to this lighter one. So I have it from here, coming all the way, covering also the staircases. So we have something like that. Then we need also in the washrooms. For the washrooms, we can use blue. We can go with blue, this lighter blue. So we have it here. We can change the grid, maybe to have smaller tiles. We can go by 30 by 30, so that we have something like that. Then we are going to have this also here. So I can simply Ctrl Shift D. Then I move this one to this washroom. Then I'm going to offset the edges. I just come, click on this line. Then I'll go to offset edge. So I'll move this up to here. Then I'm going to do the same. I click on this. I move it there. So we're having our washrooms having the same color scheme. Then I'll come back to the fill tool. For the pantry, now we are going to use this geometrical method of drawing it. Come pick this point, pick this point, pick this, hold on to shift so that is straight, pick this, I pick this, then finish from there. So I can click on it, then I change the color. I can go with that color that is covering the pantry and the lobby. Then for the kitchen, we can use the same color scheme as the one we have in our pantry. So I can simply just offset the edge. I click on this, then I offset it up to here. I can change the grid to 60 by 60 to make them kind of look small. Then I can change the orientation so that I can separate this from this. So I can click on this construction method, link to fill origin. Once I click on it, then I can rotate this fill. So I can rotate it at 45 so that I have something like that for the kitchen and also the pantry. For the dining, this one can come up to here, so that covers also this space. So I'm going to add nodes to it. Since we have already drawn it, we may not have to delete, but we can adjust on it. So I come click on this line, then I come and click on intersect new node. So once I click on it, I come and create a node here. Then I'm going to do the same, click on it, add a node here. So I'm going to move or to offset the edge. So once I click that, I'm going to change this to offset the edge. So I'll move this up somewhere there, but I'll need to move it like this. So that covers that space. Then we are remaining with the guest bedroom and the study room. So we are going to do the same. Come to the fill tool, I click on it. I'm going to change the color. For this, we can have the same color for the bedroom and also the study room. So I can go with a lighter color. Let me choose this one. I'm going to use this geometrical method, the rectangular method. Click on that. I come have the same here. Click on that. Yeah, if you want to change the color still, you can do the same. Maybe we can go with that color. This color looks nice. Click on this, we give it the same color. So we shall have our color schemes like that for our spaces. Then also now we need for the shade. We are going to do the same. You come under the fill tool, you click on it. You are going to use the rectangular method. Then you can simply come do that. Then when you click on it, you change the color. We can go with this color. Then you can change the grid, that is to show the tiles. You can go with this 30 by 30. So we are going to add another node here so that this covers also up the steps we have. So I'll simply come, click on this, and I come to insert new node. Click on that. I'm going to insert a new node there. So I have to offset the edge. And I come, click on the offset edge. I move it up to there. I'm going to have the same fill for this rear shade and also the steps. So I'm going to come to fill. I click on it. Or I can simply, since I'm going to have the same, can simply come to this pick up parameters. I click on this. I come pick parameters of this. Then I come draw it. So I'm going to use this geometrical method, the polygonal method. Click on it. Come pick this point. Pick this. Pick this. Pick this. Pick this. Pick this. This. Pick this. Pick that. Pick this. Then I come finish from there. So I also have the same for this rear shade and also the steps. Then we need also to have one for our ramp. This is our ramp. We shall come click on fill. Instead of having tiles there, we can come and look for a pattern we can use for that. Let me say we need to use pavements around. So I can scroll down. I'm going to use this strip flow 1 to 4. So I'll click on it. I'm going to give it a gray color. Maybe I'll go with this gray. So I'll come have it here. I'm going to use a rectangular geometrical method. I come click on that, then have it at that point. Or I can rotate it. I rotate the fill. I come click on this. Then I rotate my fill at 90 so that we have our ramp like that. Then the next thing, we can also add some fields in our ducts. So for the ducts, we are going to just have a solid fill. So I'll come to the fill tool still. I click on it. Under the pattern, I'm going to go with the solid fill. I'm going to give it gray. We can go with gray, maybe a dark gray. We go with that. So I'm going to use this geometrical method, the polygonal method. So I'll click on it. Then have so once I'm done there, I'll come change this to gray. Then now change the background to this gray we're having. So we have something like that. I'm going to do the same. Can come pick parameters of this, and I'm going to draw it also here. Then also to this duct, the same thing. Like that. Then also the same. We have this last one. So that is how we add the color schemes on our floor plan, their fill patterns, and how to rotate them. Yeah, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you learned something. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tutorials, and also to turn on your notification for daily updates. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.